Matt and I just recorded a podcast for his Dialed In podcast. He puts it on iTunes. There'll be a link in the description. It was pretty fun. We talked about garage stuff, car stuff, business stuff. Then we went and checked out a pretty cool 240, but I'm gonna put that footage after this because now I get to drive Matt's new GT350. If you remember on our trip to Georgia, was it? Matt and I both decided that we wanted a GT350. He ended up getting one, I didn't, because I knew I could drive his.
This is junk. So you need to get an RS so that I can drive that.
I'm down.
The seating position is so freaking high, it's incredible.
High?
Yeah, like don't you feel like you're sitting so high? I do.
Not really. So Matt did a resonator delete. The one that I drove was stock completely.
I don't like the resonator delete very much, to be honest with you. You'll hear what I'm talking about.
It's a slow turning signal.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Really?
It's like it's something about this. Hear that?
Yeah. I hate that. It's kind of cool, but I understand.
I freaking hate it. I'm telling you, the sound is what it's all about. So once I get the proper header exhaust combo, this thing is going to be incredible. You're good.
Call me the short shift king. I love hearing the sound just echo off the other cars. Woo! That is awesome. Dude, it almost like snaps at you when it's at high RPMs. This is not the same car that I drove.
I told you, I don't understand how you could not like this thing.
Because
dude.
I wasn't driving it like that.
It's freaking insane.
Oh my gosh, what a different car. I would just be driving
I told you,
Dude,
it's freaking
it's
sick.
so much different. For that it just, I don't even know, dude. Alright, I'm gonna take it all the way to red line this time. The way that the third gear pulls is so satisfying. Like, I'm so not used to driving cars with stock suspension, so just seeing the whole front end go, especially like in between shifts. Does it feel fun as a passenger?
No,
does it feel fast?
Yeah, it feels freaking insane. I feel like I'm gonna die.
How does it feel compared to the GT3? Probably a little bit more ludicrous, no?
Yeah,
because it's like,
just it feels so much more out of control.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though it's a great handling car, but it feels.
That's kind of why I like
all
it.
that weight out front just
Exactly.
scares me. Like I feel like I can't corner the same.
I felt like I was coming into that corner so fast, and I'm like, if it was any other Mustang, we'd be off the road. we'd already hit the ground. Oh, that sounds cool. That's a good time. That's a good car.
Now you can see why. Yeah, I'm like excited to like get in and drive it.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to drive this thing normally.
Why the heck not? I do all the time.
So the question is, guys, did I make the right decision between these two? Do you think I made the right decision not getting a GT350?
No, I think it's freaking awesome. I think you should get one.
I love the car, but I don't think it'd make a good daily driver for me. I just have way too much fun.
What color would you get?
I would have gotten the blue.
Smurf blue or the other blue?
No, the dark blue. The exact one we looked at.
Well, I wanted that color too, but then the same as my other car.
Yeah.
I didn't want to have both.
That's true.
I'm kind of disappointed in this gray. But
I'm not gonna lie though, the car is way more fun than when I test drove it before. So
yeah.
If anyone was let down with my reactions, I'm sure this video will make up for it.
I think you should get one.
I love my BMW though, especially now that I have the spoiler. Like, I like my car again. It's great.
Just because of this little thing.
Dude, it makes such a big difference. Before I just looked at the car.
I just can't relate to, you love it, this spoiler that much that you wouldn't like have done it like 6 months ago.
I was punishing myself for being an idiot.
Okay.
We're doing the garage tomorrow. We're doing the flooring, and we were talking with Kalos about doing the electrical work, and they're doing the garage door. So that should be hopefully happening next week or the following week.
Yes.
You have my permission to leave now. I just need to get obligatory sound clips. It's so much louder outside the car. What kind of engine you got in there, Matt?
I got a turbo inline 6.
He says it's a turbo inline 6. That's not what it says on your plate. Hey man, I just want to let you know, I went out there and I checked, there's no crowds, so you'll be good. We went and looked at a friend of mine who goes by the name of Brett's 240, which is one of the cleanest 240s I've ever seen. Our other friend Brian, who did the podcast, filmed it so I could share it with you guys. I would have been filming, but I honestly had no idea that it was going to be this clean. So luckily Brian brought his camera and we got a little bit of footage to show you guys.
So do you drive these things often?
Not really anymore. The one on top, I used to drive every day. And then this one I built solely to be the nicest car I could possibly build out of an old crappy sport compact.
Is that a Type X front?
Yeah, it's full 180 OEM.
Oh, it is freaking clean, dude.
All the trim and weather stripping is all brand new from Nissan.
Really?
Yeah.
This doesn't fit the category of sneaky old Japanese car that we were
No,
talking
this one
about
doesn't
on the
either.
podcast. Oh, shoot, I like this one better.
Is this one another Type X?
Yeah, they're both full OEM.
So,
awesome.
Since you were driving it every day, did you dial the car in afterwards, or this is how you were out looking driving?
I've had to polish it a few times.
Definitely the cleanest KA I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I feel like every time someone pops the hood and it's a KA, there's just like layers of black dirt. And...
Yeah, this car was quite an undertaking to do. Originally it was champagne with brown interior, and everything on the inside was pretty toasted. It's got forged internals, GT350.
Okay.
15 PSI. A lot of stuff's been replaced, a lot of stuff's original.
What's this? Oh, this is a heat.
Oh yeah, that's just my window.
Wow, it's so clean in here, man.
Yeah. If possible, make the nicest 240 that you could ever find, really.
So why can't you just make a nice drift car and have it not, and
you
jack up the exterior, you jack up the exterior occasionally, and you go get it fixed. That's the way I would roll.
Yeah. Well, I think it has a lot to do with most people that are into drifting generally are on a budget.
Gotcha.
And paint and body work is...
It's a nice way of saying they're poor and dumb.
Well, not necessarily. It's just
not worth it.
They don't want to throw their money away,
Yeah.
Why would you spend on that when you could spend the money to rebuild your motor that you just blew?
Faux. Oh, sorry.
I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, I listened to that before. 240 is a lot different definition than this.
Right.
Like this doesn't exist.
Right.
Can you guys hear that? It's so bad. The whistling ever since I got my car unlocked by the locksmith or whatever, I think he messed up my seal or something and it whistles and I can't figure out how to stop it. Please let me know if you know a solution. I've been wanting to do this forever and I'm finally forced to do it because we're doing the flooring tomorrow. And that is organizing all this junk. Most of it's just spare parts for the 240, but I'm gonna take it all out and I'm gonna put it all on the ground into separate piles. And then I'm gonna go get some bins so I can organize everything well. Making progress. It's getting to that overwhelming point though. In case you're curious what the attic looks like, it's got nice plywood floors and I've just started packing stuff. We got so much space up here. With the help of Nicole, Ozzy Osbourne, and Rihanna, we got the floors completely swept and mopped and ready to go for the Swiss tracks tomorrow morning. So this is something that's really tough for me to bring up with you guys because I feel like it goes against everything that we've ever told you. It almost goes against what I stand for, but we've carefully thought about this a lot and we want to have a truck.
I knew you weren't serious. You were trying to make it sound like kids or I don't even know.
Anyway, as you can see, we're always loading stuff in our cars, having to get Ubers to transport large things around, U-Hauls, renting trucks from Home Depot. And I think it would be the responsible decision to purchase a truck. What are the purposes for the truck? I would say mainly to lug large things around like crazy carts, bicycles, large packages, but more or less I would love to be able to tow the 240 to drift events. I think that would be awesome, a lot less stressful, and I could go to places really far. Maybe drift near a city near you. How do you feel about trucks, Nicole? I know you've always liked country men with big lifted trucks and songs about that.
I never cared about big lifted trucks. I like trucks though. I like my brother's F-150.
Now is the tough decision. What kind of truck will I get? Well, I've narrowed it down to the fact that I want a diesel, and that's mainly just for towing large things. Obviously, diesels are awesome. They hold their value really well, and they have cool turbo noises, so why wouldn't I want a diesel? Now, I feel like I'm opening a can of fire because people are diehard Duramax or diehard Power Stroke, diehard Cummins.
I don't know those words yet.
So Cummins is Dodge, Duramax is Chevy, and then Power Stroke is Ford. I grew up in Hicktown, so I know this stuff. I don't even have to do research. I know the names. Okay. My question to you guys is, what kind of truck do you recommend for me? Now, I will tell you what I've been looking... What are you doing with your legs?
Stretching my hamstrings.
What I've been leaning to thus far is a Ford. Personally, I love Dodges. My dad has always had Dodge. I've heard weird things about their automatic transmissions in trucks, and I also don't really care for the styling on their newer trucks. Chevy, my family's had terrible luck with GM vehicles. I don't know if I could own a GM, but I do think Chevy has the best looking trucks and especially the nicest interiors. Ford, I feel like Ford's come a long way. I've heard loads of good things, their cars, their motors. Interior has a little bit to be desired, but I do like the styling of the truck.
They're making trucks great again.
People hated the title of that video. I didn't honestly, when I made the title of that last video, I didn't even realize it had political spin.
Oh, I didn't get it now.
People were like, I'm unsubscribing. You talked about politics. So I would like to hear what you guys would recommend for me. I'm gonna give you the 3 main choices on the screen in a poll. I'm just kind of curious what the general opinion is. I think it'd be really exciting, really cool. And of course, my truck isn't gonna stay stock. Now its main purpose will be a functional truck, but I have to make it look cool. So that'll be another exciting project to add.
And we're gonna put sleeping bags in the back so we can camp out and look at the stars.
That's what Nicole likes trucks for. But anyway, I think I want a newer truck. I've never purchased a new vehicle before, and I don't know. I think it'd be really cool. Trucks really aren't that expensive compared to all the fancy cars that I want.
Think of all the Miatas.
Yeah, right. But the cool thing is I can use the truck as a write-off for the business too, which is awesome towards the end of the year. So I'd really like to hear what you guys think about it. Drop a like, a thumbs up if you're in diesel trucks or if you're excited for me to get a truck. I'm really excited, and by me putting in this in the video, this is like commitment. I have to get a truck now. I've been kind of like wavering about it, but I know I really want one. And
Did you say in a video that you were gonna get a Porsche?
What do you mean?
GT3 RS?
I mean, they know that I want one, but I've never told them like, okay, I'm buying a Porsche.
Got it. So we're not committed.
Yes, exactly. I mean, the difference is we can afford a truck. We can't afford a GT3 RS. Yet. I hope you enjoyed this video. A little bit different, a little bit lax. Tomorrow, we're doing the flooring. Super stoked.
And I'm getting my teeth cleaned by Sharon. I'm hungry.
When you said